Master Minh Tue and the masters practice the 13 ascetic Dhutanga practices in Buddhism. They possess only 3 robes, one worn on the body, one as a lower garment, and one carried with them, often draped over their shoulders, as you can see. They also have a single alms bowl for collecting food during alms rounds. The masters observe a strict discipline of eating only one vegetarian meal before noon. Why do the masters travel everywhere instead of staying in a temple to practice? Listen to the question and the answer from Master Minh Tue, a practitioner of wisdom who is on the path to supreme enlightenment. A Buddhist layperson asked the master, "Dear master, why don't you practice in a temple but instead wander around begging for alms like this? Isn't it a hardship?" The master replied, "One must go out and interact with the world to completely let go of anger and delusion. In the quiet solitude of a temple, though we still have only 3 robes and 1 alms bowl, it is different. Without interaction, without worldly challenges, how can one truly know if they have eradicated anger and ignorance? Out in the sun and rain, being insulted, scolded, beaten, praised, or criticized, whether people give food or refuse, it is through enduring bitterness and humiliation that one can cast off greed, anger, delusion, arrogance, and doubt, and move towards supreme enlightenment. If someone stays inside their home and claims to be free from anger and delusion, how can that be? They have not interacted with anyone, so there is nothing to provoke those emotions. No one has disturbed them, so how can they know if they are truly free? One must step outside, experience suffering, and only by fully understanding suffering can one transcend it. When one has reached the very depths of hardship, nothing in this world can cause suffering anymore. When the group travelled from Vietnam to Laos, there were only a few masters, but as they passed through Thailand, the number gradually increased, reaching nearly 30 masters today. Their journey is also a form of walking meditation, practiced with full mindfulness. Let us learn from the virtues of the Buddha and the masters, observing how our own hearts transform in the process. And let's reflect on the fragrance of their virtue. What is it about their way of being that makes them so deeply cherished by Buddhist followers? The masters do not sleep or rest in luxurious places, but instead stay in gardens, cemeteries, or abandoned houses. They also avoid stepping on grass. On the evening of March 18th, 2025, the masters are on their way to a cemetery of Malaysian Chinese people in Penang, Malaysia. Malaysia has a significant Hindu population, and many were concerned that the walking pilgrimage might face difficulties in the country. However, something miraculous has happened. Wherever the group goes, they are met with deep respect and devotion from Buddhist followers who offer them abundant food. The masters do not accept money, only food in the mornings. Particularly, Malaysian Chinese Buddhists have come to pay their respects and ask questions, seeking guidance from Master Minh Tue.